Good evening, everyone. This is Maria.
This is Tim.
Today is Friday, April the 6th, 2018. Welcome to Friday Night Live with the Pulse.
Maria, we had a question come in from one of our watchers this week that we wanted to talk about. If you don't mind, go ahead and give us that question.
Sure, one of the comments from our viewers was, do you guys have a video available where you also talk about getting over the fear of entering a trade? I tried taking my share size down to a quarter of what it was, but the hesitation is still there.
That's a tough one for everybody. Maria, I've heard you say this a bunch of times in the room as well. This isn't 2017 anymore. This isn't even the beginning of 2018. A couple of things that me and you still do, even after 20 years of me doing this and you being a broker for as long as you was, we still paper trade on occasion. If we get on a bad streak, we have to do it. A couple of things, paper trading, and one of the things our members do as well, and we encourage our members to do, is have two accounts. Have your main account and your small account. And that small account, it forces you to not overthink the trade, but think harder about the trade because you don't have the money to lose in that account. And it makes you, probably think more. And I would also say, for myself, stop losses, stop losses, stop losses. If I don't like to lose over 250 to 300 bucks, 1,000 shares, that's 25 to 30 cents. At 500 shares, it's 50 to 60 cents. I have that going into the trade. I'm not willing to lose over this much. Now, these might not be things that make him more comfortable to trade, but it's advice that we give pretty much every day. Paper trade on occasion and use a smaller account because it will make you look for a better setup. It will make you look for a better trade. And Maria, I know one of the things that you tell people a lot too is take that P&L off the screen, right, and use that chart.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I do tell our traders is that if you're having a hard time, especially with your exits, take it off, take your profit and loss off your screen. If you can't, if you don't see exactly how much you've made, you are forced to trade your chart. You know approximately where you've entered, but if you can't see that you're up, $99 and you want 100, if you can't see that 99 number, then you are going to focus more on your chart and exit appropriately. So definitely taking the profit and loss off of your screen is definitely one of the things I would do. I know that you said that you have reduced your share size down to a quarter. What I would say is that maybe that quarter is still too much. So reduce your share size even more. If you have to take it down to, if you normally trade 1,000 shares and you took it down to 250, if you need to take it down to 100 or 50 or 25, take it down to an amount that will allow you to be more comfortable while you're trading. The other thing that Tim touched on is that the market is different. And I do say it all the time. 2018 is not the same as 2017. And it's okay if you're hesitant with this market. If you don't know this kind of volatility, if you've not traded it before, I want you to be hesitant. I want you to take a step back and say, okay, I don't know what's happening right now, but I need to figure it out. So that's what we use a small account for. Again, what Tim just said, it forces us to look for those solid setup, use your stop losses, take your share size down even more. And the last thing that I'll say is that as traders, we focus on going in and making money, which is awesome. When we're green, we get very impatient to take our green, which is, it's good and bad. We want you to take your gains, but we also want you to let your winners ride. As traders, what we tend not to do is we tend to not be impatient with our losses. And by that, I mean we will let a trade go red and it might hit our max loss, but we're willing to let it go down even more. And it should be opposite. Once it hits your max loss, you have to be out. So that goes back to what Tim was saying. Respect your stop. Be
But
impatient with your losses.
look at trading as you would a relationship, right? If you're with a girlfriend or boyfriend, or whatever, and things aren't working out, it's always better to cut it. Why do you want to sit there for a year and go back and forth? Oh, I can fix it. I can fix it. Blah blah blah. No, you can't. It's a bad trade. It's a bad relationship. Cut them both. Get them the fuck out of your life. Move on to a better trade. You're always happier when you do that. And there again, if you've got a good relationship, you want it to keep running. You want it to keep growing, right? So let it go. Let it go till the chart says, "Wow, you've peaked." That's not easy to do, and I know that. And one of the things, Maria, we've talked about a whole lot lately, and it's making a lot of people nervous. Not just this guy. We're one tweet away at all times. We are one
Yeah.
tweet away. Yesterday, market closed, a couple days green, maybe 3 days green. Markets were on fire. What happens yesterday afternoon? Trump tweets about $100 billion tariffs with China, when we're going into a Friday. And these tweets, love him or hate him, we all kind of want his tweets to be taken away. And that's not me dissing the president. I support any president. I don't care who they are, what side of the aisle they are. I'm always going to support the president. But I wish somebody would take his Twitter away. So it makes us all nervous, right? I mean, we've had trades, Maria, where we're up $1,000. A tweet comes in literally before we can sell all our positions. You're either even or down, you know.
Yeah.
But still, we're trying to let them run as much as we can, let that relationship grow. But we are one tweet away, and it makes people nervous. And I can understand this guy's problem. Also, for anybody listening, come trade with us for a week. It's free, no credit card required. Come hang out for a week. We do free trials pretty much every Friday. We'll put you on for a week, see if we can find something together. That's always an option too. And maybe this guy's a member. I really don't know. If he is, ask us for help.
Right. If you are a member, come talk to us in Discord. Let's talk through the hesitation that you have. Again, guys, it's okay to be hesitant. What I think is also a great learning tool in this kind of, well, opportunity, I should say. This environment is a learning opportunity. If you are not familiar with how to trade volatile markets, this is the perfect time to learn. As traders, our jobs are to be reactive to what the market gives us. So we have to manage our risk. We have to learn to be reactive to what the market gives us, not what we think it's going to do. And we have to we have to make the best trades that we can with what we're given.
Another thing that I think makes stock traders, especially people that are under the 25,000, PDT rules, they get 3 trades a week or whatever that number is. With options traders and cash accounts, we can make, even with a $5,000 account, you can make 10 $500 trades every day of the week as long as you sell them.
Yeah.
And those 3 trades that people have also make them hesitate. No telling how many members have came to us and said, if I didn't have this PDT rule, I'd be rich. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it does keep you, I guess, from over trading. But that's another thing. Rethink your strategy possibly. You may be better with options than stocks. You know,
Absolutely. So definitely it's a learning opportunity. Tim makes a really great point. If you are trading shares and you're worried about that PDT, it might be time to learn options. It might be time to learn a different type of trade. It might be time to expand your sectors. But as far as hesitation is concerned, I would say reduce your size until you're at a size where you're okay with losing that amount. And from there, I would focus on learning how to trade this kind of market. When you've reduced your size to an amount of shares that it's where the loss isn't going to bother you, it allows you to focus on the actual chart and the trade versus you know oh my God, I'm down X amount. I can't take this loss. I need this to turn around. So you're kind of reducing that emotional aspect a little bit more.
I agree. And Maria, really, that's all I have on this subject. I hope it helps. Let us know.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. I do hope that that answered your question or at least it helped to ease your hesitation just a little bit. If you have any topics or any questions that you want us to do a quick video on, or if you have any follow-up questions to this particular topic, please put those in the comments. We will respond to those and it will give us ideas for future videos. Also, if you've not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe now, like this video, and go ahead and share it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. We will see you Sunday night for our weekly recap. Have a great night. Take care.